Hello everyone, welcome to Gosport Railworks. My name's James, and today we're doing another Graham Farish coach review. This one being the Southern Railway Bulleid stock, which I've got in a BR green here. I've actually got two products here because these three come in a set, and this is a loose coat. So let's get all the boring bits out of the way. The free set which we've got here, which comprises of two brake second class two second composite brakes, and also a caudal composite. Trying to remember what words are. And here is the product code. It is 374991, a Bulleid free coat set in BR green. And the loose ones I got here is product code of 374440, Bulleid second caudal coat in BR green as well. These are actually the older Bulleid coats because they don't come in BR green anymore. The new ones come in a more malachite green, which are a bit more older, also look nice, but not what I was interested in. They also do come in BR blood and custard, which I do want to get some as well, but I mainly got the BR green ones. I'm quite happy I've got all mine. But in the boxes you also get a detail pack. This comes with end caps for the caudals. You can put little end caps on there, and also some various piping work and stuff like that, which I don't bother fitting, so they will be going back over here. Anyway, let's have a quick test of how heavy they weigh. And they weigh the usual 25.5 grams. I'll just do one more. 25.5 grams roughly. So about the same as a Mark 1 coat. It's about typical because they look very similar. The easy way to tell them apart is that the Bulleid stock have darker roofs. So very easy to tell if you know to look out for that. Anyway, on to the detail. I'll go on to the single coats first, just to do the basic detail work. And I think it is down there. Oh, it's just not attached, never mind. That's meant to be like that, so don't worry. Underframe detail, you got the usual battery boxes, the dynamo there, and a few other cables and gubbins like that, as always. I have got some riveting detail along the side of the underframe, of the actual frame itself. On the body, you have got some riveting around the tops of the windows. Very nicely picked out. I only just noticed it when I picked up the coats earlier. The doors do actually have relieved door handles and stuff, so you can actually feel where they are there, and they're picked out very nicely in a brass goldy colour. The interior, well, you can't see much of it. You can see the corridor running up and down. You can get second opens as well, so you won't have the corridor, so always nice. The printed detail of the coats number down here is quite legible. It is, I'll need to read it the other way around. It is S34S, if I've read that correctly. So that's the number for that coat. There it is exactly the same on the other side. And also on the no smoke, well, I think that's a no smoking sign. I think it's a no smoking sign. They are picked out nicely on the windows. And also the lavatory has its frosted windows. On the ends you do have handrails going around. And also some more printed detail here. Nem pockets either end, so it's quite nice. Yeah, it's a very nice looking coat, and also it has got the vents on the corridor side of the coat. Now, onto this set, I'll just do the brake second on its own, and also the composite. So more detail on the top. Guards position. The guards compartment has the reinforced grating on the window. On the end, you do have a set number, which is 830 on both sides. So very nice. Again, frosted window for the lavatory. Yeah, very nice, and also the same level of detail as the single set coats. And on the composite, you have the one for the first class side, and obviously no one on the non-first class side. On the new ones, they do have a free, basically about here, just beside midpoint beside the window, denoting where the third class and first class, and also one for first class compartments are. This looks a bit odd in my opinion, but if that's how it was, that's how it was. And again, printed detail is quite legible and clear. So I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, and also in the windows it says first class, first class, first class. So very nice. Anyway, I'm going to pop this onto the turntable so you can have a closer look of each one individually. And yeah, then we'll get onto the layout and see a prototypical loco pulling it. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Straddling the Southern Railway and British Railways eras, Bulleid coaching stock provided a most distinctive post-war steam and later with diesel and electric forward image. All were completed just before nationalisation in 1948. The coaches were designed under Oliver Bulleid, Chief Mechanical Engineer of the Southern Railway between 1937 and 1948. Bodywork and fitting out was undertaken at Southern Railway's Eastleigh Carriage Works, under frames constructed at Lancing. Each finished carriage was 54 foot and 6 inches long and 9 foot wide. They generally remained in green livery throughout their working lives, initially in light malachite green, and then later appearing in dark malachite when they came in for routine maintenance and sprucing up. In BR's Blood and Custard days, it was quite usual to find both sets of liveries attached to mainline expresses. Many sets were destined for the West of England line, accommodating war-weary visitors on trains heading to Devon and North Cornwall's tourist meccas, and thus becoming a defining fixture of the multi-portioned Atlantic Coast Express, which was serviced by connecting trains of Bulleid stock. In addition, many of the free coach sets serving rural and coastal communities. Together with individual stock for loose working, they provided passengers in the post-war austerity-laden years with modern, up-to-date and comfortable train travel. Bulleid stock can be found across the southern network, as well as much further afield, perhaps indicative of how highly the carriage was valued by the Southern Region Railway management. Beside Premier trains, different free carriage sets were included on many cross-country, regional and local trains across the south and the southwest of England. They remained on first-line duty until well into the 1960s, and many preserved in preservation. Right, here we are with all the Bulleid coaches now on the layout, and I have got a rather similar made Bulleid Q1 here to pull them all when I get around to doing that, but I have separated them out just to show you them individually how well they can roll that lot. So here is one of the brake seconds, and it rolls mostly alright. It does seem to have a little bit of drag. I'm not too sure if it's just because it's going over the point here, but it's not quite as smooth as one could hope for it to be. This is the composite. This one seems a bit better. Right. I'll also show them coupling up, because I know that Farish Mark 1s do have a little bit of an issue coupling up sometimes. It mostly depends on which one it is, but this is the loose second, and this one seems a lot better anyway. That seems not too bad. And the other brake second, it definitely does seem a lot better. So I'm not too sure if there's any drag in this part of the track or any drag in the axle wheels, which may be able to be fixed by make sure it's focused, but I've given it a little bit of lubricant, but it's not too bad. It does run perfectly fine. And coupling all up, you seem to have no issues coupling up. Just maybe a bit too forceful with that one, but yeah, they seem to couple up nicely, and all together they seem to run fairly well. So any drag issues doesn't seem to be all that apparent when they're all in a nice block like that. Anyway, time to get the Q1 coupled up, and also how well a loco can couple up to them as well. So here comes the Q1. And has that coupled up? It looks like it has. So we've got a nice Bulleid rake there. So that seems perfectly fine. The only reason it's going that slow is because I need to move my arm. That looks very nice. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. And we're getting out of focus. Always a problem when you're a one-man band. I'm just going to bring it to a stop in a moment. But I'm very happy with that. Here comes the rake. Very nice. So yeah, they seem like very nice coaches, and I'm quite impressed with how they run. Now downsides, main downside is this cost and trying to get to the ones you want, because well, the main thing which I have some people complain about is the lack of brake composites, which are fairly important because a Bulleid 2 set is a brake third or brake second in VR times, and a brake composite. So that's the main one which people are lacking. But other than that, it's mainly just cost, because rough prices between, I have seen them go down for 30, but you're probably going to be looking at 35 to 45 for each coat. And availability of liveries, because you can get some singles of the BR green, and sometimes you can find the blood and custard ones. Otherwise you'll just be left with the malachite green ones, which look nice, but not my preference, in my opinion. But yeah, anyway, that's it for the video. If you do let me know what you think of these coaches. Do you like them? Do you not like them? Or pretty much anything really. Anyway, do let me know what you think. If you do like the video, feel free to like, comment and subscribe. And if you didn't like the video, I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Anyway, I'm going to send off my Q1 with its matching rake of coaches. And yeah, I'll see you all again next time. So, take care now. Bye-bye. Going a bit too slowly there, but never mind. Take care now.